afternoon, media friends. And we are slightly delayed, but then thank you for your patience. Today we have with us Mr. Pawan Khera. He's a very familiar face on our TV studios. The chairman of the AICC Media and Publicity Department. He had addressed a press conference yesterday at Kohima also, but today he's here again in Dimapur. For the uninitiated, he was the political secretary to Madam Sheila Dixit when she was the Chief Minister of Delhi for 15 years, and with a kind of administrative experience, and as well as his political insight, the AICC Media and Publicity Department, for that matter, has greatly benefited. And I'm sure you'll all be watching his progress on TV. The way he does his debate is awesome, and today he's here with us to say a word on the issues that we subsequently covered. Also, we have our Honorable PCC President Shri K. Terry here with us. And our President has been reminding you all through the years of what is happening. And I'm sure you are all well aware of the issues that he has raised. He's here with us this evening. We have our Working President and Treasurer Shri Bobby Panikar, who is here with us on my extreme right. Thank you, sir, for being here with us. And on my extreme left is my good friend, Mr. Vezate, the Chairman of Communications Department and also the Co-Chairman of the Media and Publicity Committee. And I'm Captain G.K. Jumami, the Vice President NPCC and the Chairman of the Media and Publicity Committee for Elections. So without further ado, I will hand over the mic to Shri Pawan Khera.
Yeah. Thank you, Captain Jumami. My senior colleague, Mr. Thairi, my friend and colleague, Mr. Bobby Panikar, Mr. Vizote. First of all, I apologize for the delay. We went to the Commissioner's office to meet the Commissioner and the DGP, but then I decided to come back here first because they were launching something and I'll go there. What we need to very clearly differentiate on the eve of the election in Nagaland is the difference of intention. The intention of the Congress party is very well known to the people of Nagaland. The emotional bond which people of Nagaland have with Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, with Mrs. Indira Gandhi, with Mr. Rajiv Gandhi. And when I take the name of Mr. Rajiv Gandhi, we all get emotional because of his connection with Nagaland. 2 days before he was brutally assassinated, he was in Dimapur. And in Dimapur, he accepted the demands of the rebels to have the highest level consultation, negotiation. Unfortunately, he was snatched away by fate just 2 days after he made this promise. But Mr. P.V. Narasimha Rao, I think it was in Paris, where he reiterated this resolve of the government of India, and we carried it forward. So the Congress party, when it comes to Nagaland, has been full of respect for the people of Nagaland. It was on 1st of August 1959 when Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru announced in the parliament the decision to convert the Naga Hills Tuensang area into the state of Nagaland. And then 1st of December 1963, of course, the beautiful state of Nagaland was born. That relationship which the Congress party has with the people of Nagaland can never be undermined, can never be taken lightly. Now you compare this intention of the Congress party vis-a-vis Nagaland with the intention of the BJP and the puppets of the BJP who currently rule the state, Mr. Rio. In 2003, Mr. Rio made some promises, did not honor those promises. Issues still remained unresolved because his intention was never to resolve the issues. His intention was to buy time. But who paid the price? The price was paid by the innocent, beautiful, intelligent people of Nagaland. Who stood to gain? Mr. Rio. And for the last 8.5 years, those who control the government of Nagaland, sitting in Delhi. So our manifesto, when you go through the Congress manifesto, again our intention, our crystal clear intention can be seen in the manifesto. We are worried about the youth of this state. We are talking about the employment for the youth. We are talking about libraries. We are talking about water supply. I mean, look at the Chief Minister of the neighboring state, Himanta Biswa Sarma, comes here and gives a certificate to the PHE minister. What use is that certificate? Do they get regular water supply? Let Mr. Himanta Biswa Sarma put his hand on his heart and tell us that he means to give that certificate, that the certificate is well deserved by the PHE minister. No, he does not deserve that certificate. People of Nagaland, people of Dimapur, they don't get regular water supply. The Congress party talks about these basic amenities that people of Nagaland deserve and they should get it. Because that's what we believe in. Governance to us means fulfilling these promises. These are not empty words, not the words of Rio, not the words of Mr. Amit Shah, not the words of Mr. Narendra Modi. These are the words of the Congress party. And our very able leaders here are very ready to be held accountable for every word that is written in our manifesto. They are not running away. They are not afraid because they want to honor these promises. We have promised a separate directorate of school education. Of course, Nagaland deserves it. Why should it not be done? We have promised a mini secretariat at Tuensang that helps in easing the interaction of the people of Nagaland with the bureaucracy, with their ministers, with their officers. We have also promised relocation of Duda at Tuensang, again to make life easier. 33% job reservations on the basis of annual vacancies. That's a promise which you will see when we form the government. We'll honor this one. It will be our priority to safeguard the interests of Nagaland on all fronts, unlike the Rio government, which has only failed and disappointed the people of Nagaland. The RO drinking water tanks for villages are a must. The roads to farms, sewage facilities, hostels for colleges. I mean, it's a pity. You know, if the entire football team of India had only the youth from Nagaland, we'll be world champions. I have no doubt about that. That's the kind of merit our youth of Nagaland have. But nobody is bothered. Rio definitely is not bothered. Why should our sportsmen of Nagaland not be given opportunities to play internationally? It's very important. And we'll fight for that. The thousands of crores of money that we all know who has swallowed in this state, that man will be held accountable. We promise you that. I'll come back again when we have our government and we'll make sure that the guilty are punished and the money which belongs to the people of Nagaland is returned to the people of Nagaland. That's a promise which we are making today. The honest people of Nagaland know who is lying and whose words have value. We are sure that they'll vote responsibly and they'll vote for change. Thank you. Your questions.
How do you plan to implement this? are you confident of winning the elections, or you are looking long term?
We are absolutely confident of winning the elections, forming a government, and delivering good governance to the state of Nagaland. Absolutely confident. People are ready for a change. People want a change. And the change will be brought by the people of Nagaland along with the Congress party.
So, with the number of candidates you are fielding, you are confident that you win.
Absolutely, yes.
What do you think, has made the Congress to lose ground in Nagaland over the past 2-3 elections?
I think this is not the time to do a post-mortem of the past. The people of Nagaland and the Congress party is looking at the future, at a glorious future, a glorious collaboration between each other, so that the youth of Nagaland can get jobs, the women of Nagaland can get jobs, villages can get infrastructure, roads, regular supply, water supply, regular power supply. These are the issues that people are interested in. Nobody is interested in a post-mortem of what went wrong when. Of course, as a party, we keep introspections. We do a lot of fact-finding and correct our mistakes and move on.
I'll add one thing in there. Honestly, in my observation, I think Naga intellectuals have lost independent mind to decide the future. Rather, they are slaves of money and power. When you look at the way the candidates were rushing for other political parties which has no presence at all in Nagaland, they did not even stand on one issue, not even one word. But LJP, people have rushed to accept LJP because it is close to the chairs of Modi. I think this LJP and BJP will also finish NDPP. The intent of LJP and NDPP is to eliminate NDPP. In the midst of their fight, I think Congress has the prospect. It is the people of Nagaland who should decide at this moment, because if you accept the standing we have given to the people of Nagaland, if the people appreciate our standing for the Nagaland, I think this is a time where you decide to vote for Congress. There is no reason why we should vote for BJP and NDPP or LJP. Do we want to continue in the same situation, remain stagnant? I don't think that is right for any intellectual person. Therefore, we are confident even the weakest candidate should win with our manifesto if people are able to digest the election manifesto. And the power behind us is the Indian National Congress, which will be coming to power in 2024.
Yes.
Therefore, we are confident we will form government, give a change to Nagaland. Thank you.
There are no questions. We'll sum up this press conference. And thank you all for coming this evening. Thank you all for your patience.
Nagaland TV, Sop Manulaga Awas. Watch us live on Geo TV and on your television sets as well. For Dimapur viewers, we are on channel number 994 in Global Chapter, and Kohima and Mokokchung viewers, switch to channel number 138 on Hornbill Digital. For all news and updates, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter.